right now. So we'll get game sounds up and running for everybody. It looks like ThirdCoast Felons. Looks like they might want to restart the map. I'm not entirely sure why. It says you guys attack first, by the way. Oh yeah, so we need to restart.
It seems that way. So of course, guys, you know, if you're just joining us, this is the semifinals for our IPL or IGN Pro League North American Qualifiers 2. So we do have two more, 3 and 4, that are going to be coming up, right? We're going to have 2 more qualifiers, a Qualifier 3 and Qualifier 4, and that is going to determine who goes to Las Vegas, Nevada to watch some Shootmania and StarCraft and League of Legends.
Yeah, you can come out and see us and meet us because we're going to be there obviously the whole event,
right,
casting Shootmania. And now it looks like we're actually getting started, as we had the wrong team attacking first. According to our rules, the highest seeded team attacks first on the first map, and in this case it is less is more, which is kind of surprising. I would think ThirdCoast actually would be the higher seed, so I'm actually a little surprised. But either way, Scorch attacking in first for less is more, and we're already in the action. Usually these North American teams like to fall back a bit on this map, Castle Crasher, but this time they're rushing it down Euro style, and Scorch is going to take to the tunnels to try and find a new way up.
Yeah, well, this is actually a very smart idea that he's doing here, because I probably would have ended up doing the same exact thing, finding someone as he came up through the jump pad, and let's see, he's going to get hit again.
What? You got to move,
man,
Scorch. What are you doing?
Stuck in a corner. It's almost as if he froze, and he's just missing his shots right now, and he gets taken out by Felons after 2 clean shots by Hot Mustard.
Yeah, not the strongest start there for Scorch.
Indeed.
I mean, basically when you go into that tunnel that we saw, you have one exit way back here where you jump up through that hole, and there's another exit over here. So no doubt the defense was kind of spread out among those points to see where he was going to come out. So all that time he had that defender isolated. He just needed to land one shot. Instead, just got hung up, I think, on that wall there, and that really got him messed up. But Felons is going to be attacking in now for ThirdCoast. So let's see if he can get a nice start for them. They're already up 1-0 from that nice defensive round.
Yeah, getting an attacking round here would be big for them. You know, we had talked about this last week about how important the attacking rounds are. You really need them. I mean, because you're always going to win the defensive rounds. Like, the defensive rounds are like a given almost, you know? In this stage right now of the, I guess you could say, of the development of competitive Shootmania. But the one thing to bear in mind is that, you know, when you get that attacking round, you feel good. You feel like, yeah, you know, like this is really going to propel my team forward. But Felons is not looking good here, struggling to get out of a position. B2s with 2 solid hits. He had a great performance at the last matchup against Alpha Males. I believe he had like 10 defensive hits. So
yeah,
that was pretty good.
He was playing point on that last map that they played Collided, so he ran up the farthest and did a great job staying alive long enough to land a lot of rockets. But B2's attacking in now for Less is More, formerly known as Elephant. If you guys watching Shootmania right now, remember that team that was scrimming about a month ago. They changed their name to Less is More, and they have a handy little logo there, minus sign equals plus sign, less is more. Wow, he is dodging rockets.
How he's doing this
I don't know
now.
if he's dodging them or if they're just perfectly going around him coincidentally, but he's got 16 more seconds before he's able to even touch that goal.
Yep, and he already has one. He just got taken out there as Hot Mustard manages to take that one hit on B2's, ending that attacking run. Score is going to be 2-1. See it at the top of the screen. Hot Mustard's now going to be the one going for the attack, and I'm really, really interested to see what he's going to be bringing to the table here, Josh.
Okay, as he moves forward, we can watch where our defensive players actually post up. B2's is playing on that little bit of a ledge. Scorch, I wouldn't be surprised if he hopped up onto the laser pad. He has a really good shot with that laser, and Rivas is actually going to play back at the point as kind of the last hope there. But Hot Mustard looks like he wants to try to isolate him first.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way. But one thing to point here, Josh, is that you did not see much movement on that left side, which I'm pretty surprised. 3C, you took advantage of that. But wait a minute, though. Hot Mustard has 2 armors left. Getting the hit on the pad there by Scorch. Scorch gets caught with his pants down, and Hot Mustard's going to try and make a play happen here, thinking that someone's going to be coming from behind. And, he is getting rushed down, though.
He was actually right. I mean, the defender B2's was still behind him. Rivas is back at the point, and Hot Mustard lands that shot. It's a showdown situation. He walks into the last rocket. Sometimes that happens, man. You start moving, the rocket gets fired, and it's a little bit too late to do anything about it. Rivas
start getting real jumpy with those with that strafe.
Yep, Rivas going to attack in now, try and take the first successful attacking round for us so far. We still don't have one. It looks like he was trying to misdirect maybe and make it look like he was going for the tunnel. Yeah, I think the defenders actually bit on that and went back toward those entrances, but I think they're still in a decent enough position to come back out and deal with him up on this normal ground. So Castle Crasher, this map, you can see this huge cage right in front of him. That's kind of the first big area of the map, and then there's another huge area in the back near the point that the map is kind of split in half, and you'll see defenses post up either in front of that giant wall or behind it, and here we see ThirdCoast every time moving up to the first area, while Less is More has been posting up in the back, so we'll see if Revis is going to be able to get through here.
Yep, Revis does manage to get a hit on Hot Mustard, finding someone in the middle, getting the hit as well. Revis now can make something happen here. Goal can now be captured. Revis knows that the guy's going to be over by the goalpost. Let's see if Revis is going to be able to make magic happen here, putting in some shots. He's only going to have 5 seconds left. Can he nail the hit right here? Oh, yes, he manages to do so. Pop Trunk goes down.
No idea what that was.
I don't know either. We just got to stop talking and listen to the horns.
That happens, man. You got to always figure out what's going on with those horns so we can talk about them later on. But Pop Trunk needs to try and answer for the great attacking round that Revis just had so that he can essentially tie things up here. It's those attacking rounds that really drive that score forward because you must win by 2 in Elite Mode. If you did not know, they're playing to 6 rounds. The attackers have 2 different ways to win, by eliminating all defenders or capturing the point, and defenders have 2 ways to win, by eliminating the attacker or letting time expire fully before they're able to capture the point. So wow, Pop Trunk, it looks like Scorch needs to just get away from the laser pad because they're expecting it every time now.
Yeah, and Pop Trunk now is just going to play this one real slow. He has 8 seconds left. Never mind, not going slow, just going to push on up because he knows he has the ground. But the Rockets are just getting so close for comfort here. Revis over by the goalpost here. Pop Trunk going to go around finding someone on the right side. He's going to have to dodge some Rockets here. Matrix style, doing some wonderful work. He's going to have 1 health left. Let's see if he's going to be able to do something, getting the hit right in front of him.
Only a few seconds left. 2, 1. Time's going to expire. He can't make the last shot.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, man.
He was
unfortunate.
Basically just gambling there with the last few seconds. He said instead of hopping on the point trying to do the dance, he's confident that he was going to be able to land that last shot and just didn't even really have enough time to take it. So Scorch attacking in again. Last time he did get caught in those tunnels, had his back up against the wall and could not escape. So now he's going to just play a little bit more open and go through that normal middle route, and all the defenders still have eyes on him. They are able to ping the attacker. They basically can just hit control and it'll drop a little cursor wherever their crosshair is at for their teammates to see. So as Scorch moves around the right side, if the other 2 defenders lose sight of him in the third, you can see the little X on the map that was on the side there. That's the ping. There's another one right there. You'll see these little red X's appear. Those are pings from the defenders to show their teammates where the attacker is. Ooh, rush down. Once they get down to 1 armor, it's really, it's a pretty simple matter to just run at them, fire your whole rocket artillery there, and someone's going to land a rocket in most cases and finish the round.
Yeah, just go for the rush down there. We saw Pop Trunk with some solid hits. Now it's going to be up to Felons. Let's see if he's going to be able to do something. Waiting to see if he can get that long-range shot. I think we saw that at the PAX qualifier, right? So that was a 158-meter shot or something like that?
Yeah, like 164.
That's insane.
I think they have actually changed the hitbox a little bit since PAX. I think the max now is around 120 meters, but still ridiculous shots can get pulled off. Like once every 10 attacking rounds, you'll see someone make that super long range to get kicked off. But Felons, they're not showing him anything. They're going to let him eat up his clock. You can see that 10 seconds are remaining before the goal is open, but he hasn't made any leeway trying to get in there closer to the goal. Yeah,
playing the clock is a very important factor in any game that you're playing where the clock is just like, apparent. We see it in games like, Call of Duty and stuff like that, or Counter-Strike, and when you have to play that clock to be able to take advantage of your opponent's weaknesses. In this case, Felon's weakness is that he is just dangling, but he captured it. I don't even know how he did that. I was talking, and it's like, Golden Boy, just shut up and just let these guys do what they do. That's why they're some of the best players.
Yeah, it only takes 1.5 seconds on that capture point to be able to get the point. So the fact that he was down to just 1 armor and the 2 defenders remaining could not finish him off, that's just, that's more credit to Felons there just going for it. He knew he didn't have a shot at taking out both of them, so he just hopped on the point. Sometimes it's kind of a desperation move, but really only takes 1.5 seconds to get it. So probably a good trade for B-Toots there. 1 armor for 1 defender, because now he's only got to worry about 2 more, and he's got a lot of time still left on the clock.
Yeah, for sure. B2 needs to wait for that guy by the goalpost, and that was going to be Pop Trunk there.
Oh,
he gets the hit
man.
on Pop Trunk. B2's making his way around. Next guy's going to be by the goal, hugging that goal. That's what you need to do. You need to just drop back and hug the goal because you can only cap in like 1.5 seconds or something like that. B2 is doing work here, but it seems like he cannot get an angle on Felons, and now the goal can be captured. 10 seconds at this point. It's going to be left on the clock, and this is just a dangle back and forth. They're just playing cat and mouse, and it seems like Felons is going to be the one to die.
Toots lured him out. B2's lured him out. Just did a juke to the left to try and draw him out, and just waited.
Take a look at the score there, Josh.
Yep.
B2 with actually 2 attacking round victories here for the guys from Less is More. That's big because we did not see them succeed much in the attacking department against Alpha Male. So maybe that was just a very good defensively heavy game that we had talked about before. You had said that perhaps they struggle in the attacking department. I don't know, man.
Well, I think B2's hitting that 40-meter shot in the last round was a massive one because it was right next to the point, cleared the area for him to get over there and just turn it into a duel situation. Oh, no, I must have waited way too long. I was saying Scorch might just want to hop off the laser pad, but he's doing a little bit better with it this time. If they defend successfully here, Less is More will actually win this map, and it's a best-of-5 series where ThirdCoast would have the map choice for the next game, but Less is More would have that very valuable map advantage, 1-0. And there you go. That's it. Less is More wins the first map.
Beautiful.
Score of 6-4 over ThirdCoast. And Less is More, you know, the last qualifier, they didn't really have this kind of success. They're chugging along at pretty good speed right now, and we just need a map choice from ThirdCoast, and we'll get started into Game 2 soon. Yeah. Just come back to us. And there we go. All right, so yeah, we're just going to wait now for a map choice from ThirdCoast and give them some time to get onto the right map and warm up just a little bit. And we'll go to a break for now. On the other side, we'll bring you Game 2 between Less is More and ThirdCoast.